It's an important point.
Thank you.
Very good.
So the other issue is this is the Mayo Community issue, and you, sir, are not from Mayo. So to make it a little more personal, I wanted to relate it to your community. And I wanted to read something off the Gibson Island website. It's not to point finger or to compare home values. You win. We get that. But
you're welcome.
The issue is, we're a peninsula, you're an island. You got one extra side. You win there too. The reality is this. The common themes have been infrastructure. They have been safety and security. They have been water access. They have been environmental issues. They have been the children of the community and building strong families and communities. On your website, the Gibson Island Corporation complements the community by providing services and security for the island as a well-maintained and the island's infrastructure and natural environment. It provides a broad range of community services and security for approximately 200 island owners. We win. We The corporation also maintains the island's roads, the freshwater lake, beaches, and large areas of undeveloped woodlands. More than half the land area of the island is devoted to the forestry program. Island residents enjoy one of the region's most beautiful natural environments, along with a strong, family-oriented community. That's your community. That's what we want. You have the means to care. Through your own hard work, has the means to pay a corporation. Sir, you as an elected official, and all the appointed or other elected officials, you are our corporation. If you don't protect our security, our infrastructure, we have nothing. You have the means by paying a gated guard. Unless you're going to put a gate and a guard at the corner of Lou's, we're out of luck. Moving forward, it's not just a gripe session, because the initiatives are well warranted. I moved here years ago and said, Beverly-Triton, there's a lot of potential there, but it's got to be done correctly. So in moving forward, as you go through proposals and plans and committees and jumping through bureaucratic hoops, I want you to stop and think, what would the Gibson Island Corporation do? What would you and your neighbors want? Would you want the gate lifted and let everyone in, county resident or not?
Yeah. Consider not just a political position for the entire county, but as a community member that you exist with, you know how it operates. You know that there are things that community members want. We want the same things your community members want. It's in writing. You have a website. You win. We need one. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your question. And it's actually a very interesting analogy between the Mayo Peninsula and Gibson Island. They're not as different as you might think. But to put your mind at ease a little bit about my living arrangements, because this comes up a lot in these public gatherings I've noticed, where I live. And I grew up in Crofton. I bought my first house in Rivera Beach in Pasadena. Went to school in Severna Park, worked in Annapolis. I've lived or worked in every part of this county, except South County, although we traveled here often for crabbing and other things when I was growing up. So I have a very good familiarity with how everyone lives in this county. Now, what I mean by the comparison between Gibson Island and Mayo, it's more similar than you think. Both water-oriented areas with a lot of people who care about the water and who are very concerned and resistant to development. And let me tell you, when Downs Park started to come in right next door to us on Gibson Island, it was quite an uproar. Now, I would say that the county did a very nice job of managing the traffic issues and the environmental impacts, and today, that park is very loved by everyone in Lake Shore, including the little part of Lake Shore where Gibson Island is. But there's another commonality, and I know exactly why you're concerned about Central Avenue, because that's what we live with every day with Mountain Road. And in some ways, Mountain Road is even worse. It's narrower, it's more dangerous, there's no short, I mean, I don't need to get into it, but it's...
250
I do have a feel, I've never lived in Mayo, I do have a feel for the life you're trying to create and protect here, and I respect that. That's what I want for everybody. That's what I want for everybody. We face these challenges. Anne Arundel County is the land of the rivers, and with rivers come peninsulas. Central Avenue, Point Pleasant Road, Mountain Road, there's College Parkway leading to Cape St. Clair Road. Almost everywhere you look, sooner or later, you're going to find some very long one-way in, one-way out of peninsula roads. And it's incumbent upon me and the staff, all of us, to make sure that we've really thought through the public safety issues and that we can get people out of those peninsulas if, God forbid, they ever had to be evacuated, and that we can provide water and electricity, and that the phone companies are providing good strength to their lineage so that you don't lose power. So anyway, you're raising really important issues, and I just want you to understand, I don't live in a little bubble over on Gibson Island, utterly clueless to how everybody else lives in this county. I love this county. I love all of this county.
Right here.